We're going to take a look at one more day of binomial expansion. So what I want you to do is, again, we're going to compare this Pascal's triangle with this other triangle. And over here is a way for writing combinations. So what I want you to do on your calculator here is, let's see, on your calculator, the combination key is, if you hit menu, number 5 probability, whoops, can't see that, combinations, this comes up. So if we wanted to find the 4, 2, you do 4, comma 2, and 4, comma 2 is 6. So if we go back to this window, we just did 4, comma 2, so this number is 6. Let's see, menu, probability, 4, comma 1 is 4. So 4, comma 1 is 4. So I'm betting you guys can see these correspond with the numbers in Pascal's triangle. So if you guys remember combinations from last year, if we have our total number of objects, it's the way that we can arrange the number we're choosing. So 4 choose 3 is we have 4 objects and we're arranging 3 of them, but the order doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3 is the same as 3, 2, 1. So what we're going to take a look is see if we can do some expansions similar to yesterday, but using this idea of combinations. So if we have x plus y to the 6th, rather than have to go to Pascal's triangle and write it out each time, write out that 6th row, we're going to start it, and it's going to be 6c0 times x to the 6th, y to the 0, plus the next one, 6c1, x to the 5th, y to the 1st, plus 6c2, x to the 4th, y squared, plus 6c3, x to the 3rd, y to the 3rd, 6c4, x squared, y to the 4th, plus 6, choose 5, x to the 1st, y to the 5th, plus 6c6, x to the 0, y to the 6th. And then what you can do is we can go and we'll use our calculator. So we can go back here. I'm just going to arrow up twice to get this. Go back. 6c0. Go up here. Now we want 6c1. 6c1. 6c2, 6c3, 6c4, and we know it's symmetric, so then we have all of those. So let's see, 6c0. So we know that that was 1, so this first one is just going to be 1, so x to the 6th, plus 6c1 was 6, so 6x to the 5th y. 6c2 was 15, x to the 4th y squared, plus 20, x third, y third, plus the next one that goes back down, so 15, x squared, y to the 4th, plus 6x, y to the 5th, plus 66 was 1, so we just have y to the 6th. So let's try another one. Let's say we were asked to expand 2x minus 3 to the 5th. So 5c0, 2x to the 5th, negative 3 to the 0, plus 5c1, 2x to the 4th, negative 3 to the 1st, 5c2, 2x to the 3rd, negative 3 squared, plus 5c3, 2x squared, negative 3 cubed, plus 5c4, 2x to the first, negative 3 to the fourth, plus, wow, I really ran out of room, 5c5, 2x to the 0, negative 3 to the fifth. So again, we have to go to our calculator, and now we need all the 5s. So let's see. So 5, comma 0, 5, comma 1. So those are pretty easy. They're always going to be 1 in the number. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing, messing up here. 5c2, 5c3, 5c4, and then it's going back down. So let's see if we go back to our screen, 1, 5, 10, 10, 5, 1. So this first one here, let's see, that's 1, so 2 to the fifth. So we'd have 32x to the fifth. This next one, so this was 5, 2 to the fourth is 16 times negative 3. So this would definitely be one we could use your calculator on. So 5 times 2 to the power of 4 times negative 3. So we have negative 240 for this next one. So negative 240x to the fourth. 5c2, so we said this was 10. Well, this would be 8x cubed times positive 9. So we'd have plus 720x cubed. The next one was another 10. So we have 10, 4, but negative 3 cubed is negative 7. So 10 times 4 times negative 27. So negative 1080. X squared. Let's see the next one. 5 choose 4. So that was 5 times 2. And this would be 81. So let's see. 5 times 2 times 81. So we have 810. And then this last one, 5c5, was 1 to the 0 power. So negative 3 to the fifth. So that's going to be a negative number. So we got negative 3 to the power of 5, negative 243. So minus 243. So what this means, though, is we can do similar things for finding the numbers. It makes it a little easier. So let's say we had to find the fifth term of 2x minus 4y to the 10th. So the fifth term, let's see, what would be the fifth term? So x to the 10th is the first, x to the 9th is the second, x to the 8th is the third, x to the 7th is the fourth, so x to the 6th is the fifth. So we're going to look for something that's 2x to the 6th times negative 4y. Well, it's the 10th power, so that has to be 4. And in the front, it's 10, and it's always choose this second one. So 10c4. Because if you look up here, our number that we're choosing always matches that second exponent. So let's see, we got 10c4 times 2 to the 6th times negative 4 to the 4th. So menu probability combination 10c4 times 2 to the power of 6 times negative 4 to the power of 4. So 3,440,640. So there's our coefficient. 3,440,640. A little bit larger than one that we've done so far. So one last one we're going to take a look at. Let's say we had to find the coefficient of x to the 5th in 2x minus 1 to the 6th. So we know that this is going to be 2x to the 5th, which means it's going to be negative 1 to the 1st. So that's our choosing number. So it's going to be 6c1. So 6c1 is just 6, 2 to the 5th, x to the 5th, times negative 1. So let's see what is 6 times 2 to the 5th. 6 times 2 to the power of 5. So it would be negative 192. And there's our coefficient.